This is a Fox 55 News special report.
That once in a lifetime is a bit of an understatement.
The total solar eclipse, the likes of which Indiana and Ohio won't see again until 2099.
I need the special glasses that help my eyes not hurt.
Total darkness in Decatur, Marion, and Portland.
A blackout in Van Wert, Paulding, and Defiance.
And you may see a couple of stars during the day other than our daytime star like the sun.
Fox 55's Solar Eclipse special starts now.
Good afternoon. You heard it. This is a special report on the total solar eclipse, which is just moments away. Glad you're joining us this afternoon. I'm Tara Brantley.
And I'm Brian Miller. Very exciting time today. We've all been waiting for this. Fox 55 News is your home for the eclipse on this historic day, and we do have team coverage for you this afternoon, including our chief meteorologist, Beverly Perry. She's in the Weather Center. Brianna Bias is in New Haven for us, and then Drew Fry is out in Van Wert County. We also have meteorologist David Tillmans. He is in Bern. And we're going to check in with all of those teams, along with our colleagues from our sister stations, with reports across Indiana and Ohio.
Over the next half hour, we'll also show you how thousands of people are trying their best to enjoy the eclipse in spite of some clouds. We kick off our coverage with meteorologist David Tillmans. He joins us live in Bern this afternoon. David, how are the crowds there?
Tara and Brian, the crowds are actually really good. As you can see right behind me, we have plenty of people, families, kids, even some older folks coming out here to enjoy the solar eclipse here at Bern's Solar-bration. This has attracted visitors from locally as well as far out. We spoke with the vice president of marketing here at the Swiss Village. Her name is Kristen Sprunger, and she said that she spoke with a visitor from as far away as Oregon. Meanwhile, I had the chance to speak with Aaron and Barbara Bruni. They came from Fort Wayne, a little bit closer. They actually had the chance to enjoy 2017's total solar eclipse from Tennessee. That is what got them so passionate about this subject, and this year they are ready. They brought out all the bells and whistles to Bern today to be able to experience the eclipse to the fullest.
We have a solar spotter that allows you to watch the sun and the moon during the eclipse. We have experiments set up for temperature difference, to watch the visual effects on your eyes. We have a spot set up where people can look at the eclipse in little holes, all sorts of viewers, pretty much anything any kids would want to see, or adults.
Now, that's a lot there. You saw the Brunis have a couple other things they didn't mention. They have a station set up to observe shadow bands, and you may have seen the shirt Barbara was wearing there. That is for observing the, gotta make sure I pronounce this correctly, the Purkinje effect. That is an effect that as totality hits and we get darker, those red colors will really become muted, while those greens and blues will really start to pop. One other thing that they were really excited to show me was that solar spotter, and it will allow them to view the many stages of the eclipse without having to look directly at the sun. I was able to see a sunspot when I looked into it, but if you can't get your hands on a solar spotter, don't worry, because you may still be in luck. They had a homemade pinhole projector as well, made out of a cereal box, similar to one that I made a couple weeks ago. And coming up later in this half hour, we will show you that pinhole projector I made and how you can make your own just from home. But until then, I am reporting live from Bern. I am meteorologist David Tillmans with Fox 55 News.
Your creation has people talking. All right, David, thank you. We'll check back in with you later. Have a good time out there. It's going to be getting dark across northeast Indiana and northwest Ohio just after 3 o'clock.
Much earlier than we are used to, of course. Now, with more on what exactly we can expect to see over the next couple of hours, let's turn it over to Beverly.
Sky gazers in northeast Indiana and northwest Ohio are in for a treat. A total solar eclipse will overtake parts of the area, but what exactly is it and what does it actually look like? A solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between the sun and the earth. This either fully or partially blocking out the sun's light. Now the path of totality extends from Marion and Paulding to Bern and Van Wert. If you live in the path of totality, the eclipse will last on average between about 2 and 4 minutes, starting at around 3:08 p.m. During totality, the sky will appear dark as if it was dusk or dawn. Outside of totality, it's called a partial eclipse. Despite the term partial, nobody in our viewing area will experience less than 98% of the sun's light blocked out. At the end of the day, when experiencing this once-in-a-lifetime event, be sure to wear proper eyewear or create a pinhole viewer, which meteorologist David Tillmans will teach you how to make later in the show.
All right, thanks, Beverly. Now, the Fort Wayne Astronomical Society, they're gathering in New Haven to catch totality here this afternoon.
Yes, those space experts have been tracking this eclipse for years. Today is the culmination of what they have been waiting for. Fox 55's Brianna Bias is live for us from Jefferson Township Park to show us all the buzz surrounding this big event. Bree.
Tara, Brian, today is the day that we've been counting down to. I'm live at the StarQuest Observatory in New Haven, where we're expecting to see about 45 seconds of totality here in New Haven. You know, I actually got to look through a telescope a few minutes ago, and you can really start to see the moon moving over the sun. It's super cool, and I could stand here and tell you how excited I am for the eclipse forever, but who you really want to hear from is the space expert, Neil Ainsley. Now, Neil, thank you so much for being here. Today is kind of like the Super Bowl for your club. What does it feel like to be out here?
It's very exciting. We've started planning back in 2017, shortly after that eclipse, and we're excited to see the crowds that are out here. We have over 300 cars, so we estimate 900 to 1,000 people have joined us. We're looking through telescopes and just extremely excited.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out here with telescopes. You know, you were talking earlier about how our area in New Haven is going to see something that other areas might not, Bailey's beads. Can you explain what that is?
So Bailey's beads are caused by the roughness of the craters of the moon. As the moon covers up the sun, light will go between those peaks, and we will see them along the edge as little beads of light. It'll be very exciting. It's something that goes on the north side of the track. So if we were further south, we wouldn't be able to see them. So we're hoping to see Bailey's beads.
That is super cool. Now, have you ever actually experienced a total solar eclipse before?
An annular eclipse is the closest thing, and that was amazing. My wife and son went down to southern Illinois in 2017, so I got to hear their reports. I'm very excited to be able to see the corona and have the darkness come over this area and see some of the stars in the middle of the day.
It's going to be super cool. There's lots of people out here with telescopes hoping to see exactly that, hoping to see the total solar eclipse here. And it's only going to last for 45 seconds, so we're really going to take it in while it lasts. Live in New Haven for Fox 55's Total Solar Eclipse Special, I'm Brianna Bias.
Get in and wear the glasses. All right, Bree, thank you for that. Science Central is sharing the science behind the eclipse with kids all across the Summit City. Today, it is throwing a big party in its parking lot to offer families a safe way to experience for many what will be a once-in-a-lifetime event. Of course, as people, we all need to wear our eclipse glasses to protect our eyes if we're going to look at the eclipse. Science Central is also providing telescopes and equipping them with a similar layer of protection like glasses.
Lineup of telescopes that have been equipped with solar filters, so people can look through those and get a safe view of the eclipse. So kind of a nice way to appreciate the spectacle of the day.
Is a spectacle too. Science Central will also launch a high-altitude balloon today. Festivities at the center will run until 5 o'clock this afternoon. You know, no matter where you're going to be watching the eclipse, we would like to see all the pictures that you're going to take.
Yeah, absolutely. Please show us your view. What are you seeing from your watch party of the eclipse? You can submit those pictures right now over at WFFT.com, and of course with the Fox 55 News app as well. It's under the Share It section. You may also see those photos online and on air tonight at 5, 6, and 10.
And still ahead on Fox 55's Total Solar Eclipse Special, we'll head over to Northwest Ohio and check in with our own Drew Fry. He is live in Defiance just minutes from now.
And we are getting really close to totality. Let's take a look right now across the Hoosier State to see how thousands are standing by for that big event. This is a unique view from Vincennes. That's right. This is still ahead. Stay with Fox 55 News. We'll be right back after this.
Severe weather strikes. Fox 55's Severe Weather Center team is ready. Chief Meteorologist Beverly Perry and David Tillman keep you informed, tracking local storms with accurate forecasts. Fox 55's Severe Weather team, always watching, always ready. Weeknights at 5 and 6.
Got stuff to sell? The place to know is We Buy Gold. We test it, weigh it, and provide you with real-time pricing right in front of you. We buy gold, silver, diamonds, coins, and more. Trusted in Fort Wayne for over a decade. We Buy Gold on Coliseum Boulevard across from Chuck E. Cheese.
For almost 20 years, the Import Doctors have been the expert automotive repair source for Asian imports in Fort Wayne. We provide you with all the parts and services you can get from the dealership without all the costs, and our work will not void your warranty. Whether you need a scheduled maintenance, a new timing belt, or a new set of brakes, the team of ASE certified and master technicians will provide you with any service your car needs. Come to the Import Doctors on North Clinton Street for the best prices and service.
Are you dealing with broken glasses? Well, don't buy new. Save money and have them repaired today. Since 1976, Marchand's Optical Repair has been helping people save time and money with our quick and affordable eyeglass repair. In most cases, we can even repair them while you wait. Need new glasses? Bring in your prescription. Pick out a new frame, and Marchand's can custom make your lenses for much less than the chain stores. Marchand's Optical Repair. Fast, affordable eyeglass repair. Located on Spy Run across from the Old Fort.
For more than 30 years and 2 generations, RT and Colin Green have given Fort Wayne more than proven personal injury representation. They have shared everyday life with the people they serve. These deep ties give RT, Colin, and every member of Team Green Law the local Fort Wayne knowledge and insight to know the best way to help you get the recovery you deserve. See the difference local experience makes. For a free consultation, visit us online at teamgreenlaw.com. Team Green Law, for you, with you.
Kester's Body and Frame Shop in Fort Wayne is your one-stop shop for heavy truck and trailer repair. We do it all in our 80,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility. We do accident and collision repair, mechanical repairs for trucks and trailers, frame straightening and alignments, DOT inspections and complete detailing, heavy-duty hauling. Plus, we have a huge parts department. Let Kester's Body and Frame Shop be your one-stop shop on Highway 30 East. Kester's. Large or small, we fix them all.
Got stuff to sell? The place to know is We Buy Gold. We test it, weigh it, and provide you with real-time pricing right in front of you. We buy gold, silver, diamonds, coins, and more. Trusted in Fort Wayne for over a decade. We Buy Gold on Coliseum Boulevard across from Chuck E. Cheese.
PS4 or Xbox One?
Xbox One.
Penny.
Huh?
Bernadette.
I like the Wii.
Next Big Bet. Tonight at 7 on Fox 55 Fort Wayne.
Welcome back. The Indiana Department of Homeland Security says hundreds of thousands of visitors are here in the Hoosier State, all to catch a glimpse of the eclipse.
Yeah, the department calling today an all-hands-on-deck event for emergency managers, first responders, and state agencies. Now, Homeland Security offering these tips. If you're planning to hit the road to view the eclipse, don't stop along the interstate or the shoulder. And also, don't take photos while you're driving. Turn on your headlights, because yes, it's going to get really dark. Plus, stay late at your destination. That'll help avoid some traffic.
You kind of tone it down a little bit.
There you go.
Purdue's main campus in West Lafayette hit the road today. Many at the university traveled to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway to present a total eclipse party.
Yeah, this looked like quite the party. NASA on the ground there at IMS. It's hosting part of its national live stream eclipse coverage there. Let's take a live look at that crowd right now. Well, we don't have that shot right now, but we've seen it earlier today. About 50,000 people there packing the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Governor Eric Holcomb also on hand. He's one of the many taking in on those festivities today as well.
We brought up close telescopes a moment ago. We brought you that. Many of you may be wondering, though, what the eclipse will look like from that perspective of the telescope.
The lenses, even the filters on that telescope, they can give us here on the ground, down on Earth, an enhanced view of what we already see, or even a look at what our eyes alone cannot witness. Now, we do have a live look from the telescope. This is happening from Vincennes right now. It's expected to experience total darkness for about 4 minutes and 5 seconds. That's the longest in the state. The telescope is pointed at the sun right now, but when totality hits in a few minutes, you'll see the eclipse in even greater detail because of the magnification here on this specific telescope.
You won't see the orb.
No, nothing.
A bit further south in Evansville, thousands are also gathering to see what else the eclipse.
And we do have Claire Dugan from our sister station, WEVV 44 News down there, live at that celebration event. And Claire, we know Evansville is experiencing totality here in a little bit, and they've been preparing for a long time. What's it like there right now?
Waiting for this for over a year now, and there are hundreds of people all along downtown Evansville. Right now I'm standing on the riverfront, and we've been experiencing a partial eclipse for about an hour now. Now we're still about 15 minutes away from full totality, but the effects are already visible. I don't know if you can tell around me, it's just not quite as bright as it has been the past couple of hours. It's sunny here. We've got some clouds, but it's fairly clear when it comes to up near the sun. So it's getting darker already. It's noticeably cooler than it was not that long ago, and it's starting to get much quieter. You can tell people's attention has shifted from what's going on around them to what's going on in the sky. So we're about 20 minutes away here in Evansville, and things are already going on. But for now, we'll send it back to you guys in the studio. Reporting live from downtown Evansville, I'm Claire Dugan.
All right, thank you for that, Claire. Now, as the eclipse moves northeast across our region, we are following along with the festivities in parts of western Ohio as well.
From Defiance to Dayton, much of Ohio, the Buckeye State, is in the path of 100% totality. Fox 55's Drew Fry joins us live now from Convoy to explain how Van Wert County is celebrating this once-in-a-lifetime event. Drew.
Yeah, it's a series of various events in Van Wert County. So I'm at Lincoln Ridge Farms right now in Convoy, Ohio, and I've got my glasses on. So all you got to do is take a look up there at the sun, and we're over halfway there. It's looking like there's significant eclipse just coverage already starting in this area, and there are plenty of people, as you can see, camped out behind me, just getting ready, already looking through their glasses, through their pinhole cameras. I've even seen a telescope, just getting ready for this event. But as I mentioned, there's multiple events going on. One of those other ones is in Van Wert right now, in the city of Van Wert, where they're having much more of a party type feel. That's in a parking lot on North Washington Street that you're seeing now. There's a couple hundred people all attending. That's what organizers say that they've been expecting, and families around the region are camping out in that downtown parking lot. And I got the chance to talk with some of them earlier this afternoon.
I think it's cool. It's unique. It's one in a lifetime. I'm a teacher, so it's very exciting to see this and just to spend it with family and friends and seeing everybody come together for it.
Yeah. And that event is also serving as a fundraiser for the local homeless community in Van Wert and in that surrounding area. And there is still time to get out there if you're interested, as that event does not wrap up until 4 o'clock. But of course, the prime time of that will be in around half an hour or so when we hit complete totality. And so, as I mentioned, that was a bit of a celebration. This one here, much more observation focused, as you've got the people all camped out here in the parking lot, in this grass lot, and getting the phones out, getting the pinhole cameras out, and all different array as they are just getting ready for this event. And all I've heard all day, once in a lifetime, that's the key, and that's what people are celebrating here in Van Wert County. I'll send it back to you all in studio as we prepare to get closer and closer to totality. Live in Convoy, I'm Drew Fry, Fox 65 News.
Drew, thank you. And as we do get closer and closer to totality, get those glasses ready across Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio.
And coming up after the break, we have a final reminder for you about eye safety and how to make the last second eclipse viewer if you don't have your special glasses on hand.
where a semi-truck hit a pickup truck.
If it impacts your community.
If it impacts your day.
Nice to see some sunshine. Your money.
Your time.
Your family.
That girl is now home safe.
We'll be there on the scene.
Bringing you news that matters to you.
Fox 55, dedicated to local news that matters at 5, 6, and first at 10.
It's the Spring into Savings Sale at Furniture Row, and that means huge discounts throughout the store. Save on sofas and sectionals, dining groups, bedrooms, and more. Plus 4 years, no interest. Shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. The Spring into Savings Sale, on now at Furniture Row.
From all over the world, people turn to Cleveland Clinic for our expertise and our compassionate care. As leaders in heart, neurology, and cancer, the future of specialty care is happening right now at Cleveland Clinic. For every life-saving treatment, for every care in the world. For appointments and second opinions, call 833-809-CARE.
Kester's Body and Frame Shop in Fort Wayne is your one-stop shop for automotive, light truck, and RV repair. We do it all in our 80,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility. We do accident and collision repair, expert paint work, frame straightening and repair, detail work, and more. Plus, we work with all insurance companies. Let Kester's Body and Frame Shop be your one-stop shop on Highway 30 East. Kester's, large or small, we fix them all.
Hi, I'm attorney Doug Mann with Dyer, Groffalo, Mann & Schultz. We've been fighting for the rights of injured victims in Indiana for over 30 years. Serious injuries caused by an accident require serious legal representation to fight against the insurance companies. From car, truck, and motorcycle accidents to medical malpractice, defective drugs, and workplace injuries, we're here to help you and your family. Injured? Call 1-800-RESULTS. Get the Tiger on your side.
Don't make a fuss. Spring into savings at Denver Mattress. You'll shop brands like
Sealy and Temper
and Purple too. 4 years, no interest. Ship free to you. Denver Mattress.
PS4 or Xbox One?
Xbox One.
Penny.
Huh?
Bernadette.
I like the Wii.
Next Big Bang. Tonight at 7 on Fox 55 Fort Wayne.
We are getting very close to totality when many of us will be turning our eyes to the skies to catch a glimpse of the moon blocking the sun. Don't forget, doctors say eclipse glasses are critical to keeping your eyes safe. They say you can't just use your existing pair of sunglasses because they're not built to protect you from staring directly at the sun.
Regular sunglasses, when you're staring at the sun, will make your pupils a little bit bigger, and that will take in more sunlight and affect the retina. They'll give you the perception of shade, but it won't block the harmful UV rays from the sun.
Solar Eclipse glasses meet ISO standard 12312-2. All that means that they are created specifically for looking right at the sun and will properly protect your vision. Now, for those of us in Fort Wayne and points to the north, it is going to get dark. We will see up to 98 to 99% of the sun covered, but that 1 or 2% still visible is still very bright, and you can damage your eyes unless you are wearing these. They are sunglasses, the kind that you can wear when you actually look up at the sun. If you're in totality, though, it is safe to view the eclipse without glasses, only for those 3 or so minutes when the sun is fully blocked, so keep that in mind.
But wait, what if you can't find your pair of eclipse glasses? Here we are on the day. It's almost impossible to find them anywhere. Try to go to a store. You'll be disappointed most likely. But don't worry. Meteorologist David Tillmans, he has a do-it-all-yourself solution. Let you get a unique glimpse of the eclipse and, importantly, keep your eyes safe.
If you're not able to get a pair of eclipse glasses such as these for April 8th's total solar eclipse, you may still be in luck. What I have in front of me are items to make a pinhole projector such as this one right here. I made it at home in just a few minutes. I didn't even have to go to the store to get any of the items I needed to make it. And I'm going to show you how to make it right here with all of the items sitting right here in front of me. Now, before we get started, I want to remind you that you should never look at the sun with your naked eye unless you have proper protection such as these eclipse goggles. However, a pinhole projector such as this one will allow you to look at the eclipse projected onto a piece of paper. So let's get started showing you how to make this pinhole projector. The first thing you're going to need is a piece of white paper or an envelope and a cardboard box such as this cereal box. The first thing you're going to want to do is trace the bottom of the cardboard box onto a piece of white paper. Once you have traced it, you're then going to cut out that piece of white paper, and you're going to have a piece just like this. You're going to stick it into the bottom of your cereal box. From that point, you're going to cut 2 square to rectangular holes out of the bottom of the box. You're going to have it kind of looking just like this. And if you have a cereal box like I do, you see that middle part, you're going to want to take some tape and just tape it right together to keep it closed, and that will also keep those 2 square boxes separated. You'll have something that looks just like this. From this point, the next thing you'll need is a piece of aluminum foil. You'll take the aluminum foil cut out to fit your square hole, and you're going to cover just one of these square holes. You're going to leave one open so that you can put your eyes through. You're going to have something that looks a little bit like this. And from this point, the next thing you're going to do is take your push pin. You're going to push one small hole into your aluminum foil, and at this point, you have completed your solar viewer. Look how quick that was. Look how easy that was. Now, before we look at it, again, you cannot look at the sun with your naked eye. Instead, to use your viewer, you're going to take it and you're going to put your back to the sun, and you're going to allow the sun to shine through that small pinhole in the aluminum foil. Now, if you can't see anything while you're using it first, just move around a little bit and allow the sun to get its light through there. When the eclipse is happening, if you do it properly, the eclipse should project all of the partial stages of the eclipse onto that white piece of paper, and you could experience the eclipse safely.
Gotta love the DIY. All right, David, thank you. Now, before we wrap things up, let's take one last look at what you should expect over the next few minutes.
Here's that map once again. This shows the path of totality. Take a look. Now, if you're south of that blue line, you're good to take off those glasses during totality only, but if you're north of the line, don't do it. And take a look. Here's as when the times will begin, starting in Portland and ending in Paulding, all just within a few minutes of each other there. And totality ends across our viewing area at 3:12. All right, and with that, we have to say goodbye for this special report. Thanks again for watching. I'm Brian Miller.
And I'm Tara Brantley. Don't forget to tune in tonight for more eclipse coverage here on Fox 55 News at 5, at 6, and on First at 10. We'll see you soon. Have a good afternoon and enjoy your solar eclipse experience.